day everyone, it's Parker here, and welcome to the third day of Vlogmas here on Adventures with Parker. So today, I thought it would be fun to play a little game of Would You Rather. So for those of you who aren't familiar with the game, basically I'm given a list of questions that ask me to choose between two different things, and I gotta say which one I would rather do, which one I would rather have, whatever the question asks. Except today we're going to throw in a bit of a Christmas twist. So all of the questions are having to do with things that are related to Christmas or the holidays or wintertime activities, all those good things we love about this time of year. Or, maybe not so much. Additionally, my questions all come from you guys. So earlier today I put a post out on my Instagram story asking for Christmas related Would You Rather questions, and y'all delivered. So yeah, today I'm gonna read out that questions and share my responses. It looks like I've got a pretty good list here, so without any further ado, let the Vlogmas adventures begin. Alrighty, so I've got my list ready, and yeah, these are some pretty interesting questions, so I'm excited to jump in. Also, for those of you watching along at home, feel free to comment down below what your answers would be. I'd love to hear what your choices are and how those differ from mine. So yeah, please play along in the comments. Okay, let's get this started, shall we? So our first question is, would you rather wear Ralphie's buddy suit in public or work for Scrooge? So that buddy suit that he's referring to is from A Christmas Story, you know the one. So yeah, I don't know. So let's break that down. Working for Scrooge doesn't sound great. He doesn't sound like a great employer whatsoever. He's rude, he's greedy. It just doesn't sound like a good time. Now, as for wearing Ralphie's suit in public, I mean, it's a little humiliating, but you know what? I am all for doing fun, crazy stuff like that. I don't think I would mind too much. Like, I don't know, it might even be fun. Like, I'd be down. I'd be down to wear a bunny suit in public. Let's do it. That is my answer. I would wear Ralphie's bunny suit instead of working for Scrooge. Period. Okay, so our second question comes from the same person, and it's kind of on a similar note. So it says, would you rather have the Grinch as a roommate or work for Scrooge? This one is harder. Okay, hold on, let's back it up for a second here. Are we talking about Grinch before the events of the movie or after? Because post-movie Grinch is a pretty solid guy. I mean, he still has his edge and his, sassy moments, but I mean, he's learned about the spirit of Christmas, his heart has grown 2 sizes bigger, and he takes part in all the Christmas festivities. Like, seems like just a regular guy, not too bad. And Scrooge is still the same, but, hold on. Again, pre-movie Scrooge or post-movie Scrooge, because post-movie Scrooge is almost the same thing as the Grinch. Oh my gosh, is the Grinch an adaptation of the Christmas Carol? My mind is blown. I just had, oh my goodness, this is a Christmas epiphany. Anyways, same deal. Like, Scrooge is a mean, nasty guy for most of the film, but then at the end, he also takes part in the Christmas festivities. He's giving and he's caring and, like, he's happy. So, Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Grinch, because even if we're looking at like pre-movie and during the movie Grinch, yeah, he is not the greatest guy, and there's a whole song about how nasty he is, but I mean, is he really that bad? I mean, I don't think he really hates Christmas, he just hates how commercialized it is. I mean, and once he learns about the spirit of Christmas, he's fine, so, plus, the Grinch has a dog. Like, you can't go wrong with there. Scrooge, no dog. Grinch, dog. I'm going with the Grinch. I want a dog. I don't know if that's actually a valid reason, but that's the logic I'm going with. Okay, so our third question is, would you rather drink only eggnog for the rest of your life or only hot chocolate for the rest of your life? Oh my goodness, you were killing me with this question. I love both so much. Oh, I love them. Okay, I know people who hate eggnog, and what's wrong with you, first of all? It is, I like it. I grew up with it. It's something that my grandpa and I enjoyed together, whereas my grandma's like, yeah, I'll just watch you guys drink it. I'll just not. But, ooh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to go with hot chocolate. I think I like hot chocolate just a little bit more. I have it all throughout the year too. Like, there's not a wrong season for hot chocolate. Same as ice cream. I don't care if it's the middle of December and it's blizzarding out. I will get some ice cream. And yeah, I think hot chocolate also wins for me because you can get a variety of flavors. I mean, there is some selection with eggnog too. Like, I know there's pumpkin spice eggnog, and I've had like chocolate mint eggnog, but they're not as good, to be honest. But hot chocolate, I mean, you can never go wrong with it. Plus, it's the healthier alternative of the two. Like, eggnog is great, but if you have too much, it makes my stomach just feel like, bleh. Whereas hot chocolate, you know, it's nice, it's cozy, and you can just enjoy it no matter what. So yeah, hot chocolate. Okay, our next question here is, would you rather go skating or go sledding? Both of these are amazing wintertime activities. I love to do both, but I think I'm gonna have to go with sledding. I love tobogganing and sledding so much. I mean, I'm a roller coaster nerd, and sledding is the closest I can get to getting on a roller coaster in the winter, so of course I'm gonna go with sledding. In addition to that, I have a bad leg. I was born with a club foot, fun fact, which means my foot was kind of sideways and twisted around, so I had to have surgery when I was really young to correct it, and that foot is 2 sizes smaller than my right, and my whole left leg is weaker. So when I'm skating for longer periods of time, it really hurts my ankles and I gotta take lots of breaks. So I love skating, I enjoy it, I just can't do it for very long. Where sledding is something I can do for hours, literally. I grew up right beside this huge hill, so when I got home from school, I would go out to the hill, I would get home around 3, it would get dark around 5, so guess when I got back home, it was at 5. So yeah, I love both of them, but sledding definitely has the advantage for me. Okay, would you rather make a gingerbread house or watch Christmas movies? You know, I really haven't made a whole lot of gingerbread houses. I love it, I enjoy doing it, and I have a lot of fun doing it, and I love eating them, but I know I don't do it every single year. Like, I've only done it maybe, I don't know, I'm sure I could count on one hand the amount of times I've actually made a gingerbread house. Whereas Christmas movies, I do that multiple times throughout December and even November. Yes, I'm one of those people, as soon as it hits November 12th, I start listening to Christmas music and I start watching Christmas movies. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with watching Christmas movies here. Okay, our next question is, gifts in wrapping or gifts in Christmas bags? Okay, that's an interesting one. I've never really thought of that. I don't even know if I have a preference. Like, I kind of base it depending on what type of gift I'm getting. Like, if it comes in a box, then I'm gonna wrap it. But if it's like a loose item, or if I have multiple items, then I put it in a bag. So, you know what? I'm gonna have to go with a Christmas bag, because anything can go into a Christmas bag, pretty much. I mean, if you get a large enough bag, there's really no limit, so it doesn't matter whether it comes in a box or if it's just a loose item, it's just works for it all. Yeah, you can't go wrong. And also, if you have a gift that has multiple parts, you can put them all nice together and make it look cute and packaged, and you can put a card inside of it. So yeah, I think Christmas bags have more overall use and versatility than wrapping. Okay, next question here is, would you rather have to eat an entire stale gingerbread house or have a really painful fall off a sled? Ooh, none of those sound great. I think I'm gonna have to go with eating stale gingerbread because I mean, low-key, I've done that before. And I'm still fine enough. And I mean, even if it's stale, I mean, it still tastes okay for the most part. Whereas if you have a painful fall off a sled, there's no real positive way to cut that. Like, you fall and it's painful, you know. There's no silver lining there. I have had my fair share of falls. Story time, real quick. One time I was in a small sled, like the types that are like plastic and it's really just you and you gotta kind of cocoon your legs in there. And I was going down this pretty big size hill. It was substantial in size and there's a ramp at the bottom. When I hit this ramp, I went up and I flipped upside down and landed on my head. Oh my goodness. Like, everyone on the hill just stopped what they were doing and ran over to me. He's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I hurt a little bit, but I'm okay." But yeah, like people were like so scared that like I broke my neck or something. I didn't. I was perfectly fine. It was just I needed to ice my head a little bit, but I was okay.
Ah, my eyes! Never mind, I'm good.
But yeah, anyways, back to the question at hand. I'm gonna have to go with eating gingerbread. I wouldn't love it, mind you. It wouldn't be an enjoyable experience, but I think it would just be a little bit better than like having a painful fall off a sled. That being said, if you're talking about a non-painful fall off a sled, wipeouts can be fun. It's part of the fun of tobogganing, so I don't know. Okay, the last question I have is, would you rather watch Parker's 12 Days of Vlogmas or slap the Pope? I know which one I'd pick. Okay, ooh. Which one would you pick there? This is such a hard question. Whatever will I choose? Obviously, it's watching my 12 Days of Vlogmas. Duh. I'm a good guy. I'm a Christian. I mean, I ain't Catholic, but I ain't gonna slap no Pope. That's rude. That's mean. What did he do? And like, I put a lot of work into these videos. I think they're pretty good. Maybe not the best things on my channel, but they're fun. At least I hope so. Please tell me that they're fun. Anyways, that was a great question. Good job. That was well done. Alright, and that does it for today's Vlogmas video. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. And thanks to those of you who sent in questions for today's episodes. They were all amazing. I had a really good time with them. You guys are the best. Remember to tune in tomorrow and every day until Christmas for more Vlogmas videos. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. Here on Adventures with Parker, we do videos about theme parks, travel, and local attractions. And of course, follow me on social media. You can find me at ADVParker on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, all of these questions came from a post I put on my Instagram story. So if you want to have the chance to do something kind of like this in the future, definitely go over and give me a follow. Anyways, happy Vlogmas, happy holidays, stay safe, and always remember that the adventures are calling. See ya, guys.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.